Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information about Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today it's Sunday here in Benidorm town, and we are at the city center in the heart of Benidorm to see how it's looking like on Sunday and if it's really busy or not. Let's go. We start our walk right at the beginning of the renewed Mediterranean Avenue, and even though it's just 10:30 in the morning, there's already quite a lot of people in here today. The hotels are receiving numerous tourists. However, a lot of them are departing on Sunday, which is actually the day when more people, the radar will catch him fast. Oh my god, some people don't know there is a radar here, or they think they're not going to be caught on it, but the truth is that he's going to receive quite a big fine right now. Oh my god, people are just crazy. Go as fast here. Anyway, on Sundays usually it's not as busy during the first thing in the morning because people that are departing, they're just putting on their luggage in place and they're preparing to leave the town. Look at this, a lot of the places right now with entertainment, they're still closed. They're going to be opening up in like half an hour, more or less. Festilandia as well. In the evening time, it's getting extremely busy, by the way. So if you want to come here with children and have like more quiet atmosphere in terms as it will not be as busy, then I do recommend to come on midday, for example, or early evening, because if not, you will be with a lot of people. The Aguirre Springs Hotel here as well. People are having breakfast on the terraces. By the way, we filmed this hotel too. It was one of the first ones that I did. And I'm gonna put your link right here down below so you could see and explore this lovely hotel with an amazing terrace on the rooftop. A lot of people right now are heading to the beach area as well to take up the first line of the beach, bringing their umbrellas, their chairs. We will be heading to the beach area as well to see how it's looking like. Ooh, that's new. What is it? There's some strange statues in here. This is what actually happens when you go unplanned to some of the areas. This is why I love doing spontaneous videos for you guys, because you can just explore things like this and unexpected. You see a lot of interesting and new stuff in town. We're passing down the Danielo Di Luca. This is one of the few shops that is open already that has really amazing quality, cheap shoes. So if you need something for your holidays, don't bring in your luggage. You can just come here, buy it here, and then you can just throw it away or just bring it with you. Really nice place for the shoes for both men, children, and women. The bus number 10 just passed by. This is the same bus that brings us towards Altea. It passes through Benidorm city center, which is right here. The final stop is right at the end of this avenue. And then it starts back again. It goes through all Benidorm city center, Mediterranean Avenue, up until Rincon de Loix area, towards Alfaz del Pi, through all the campings. Then it goes to Albir, and the final destination is Altea. The bus number 1 that goes to Terra Mitica and Terra Natura as well. In case you want to visit them but you don't know how to go, the bus number 1 is your friend for this exploring trip. They're not going as often as you might expect. However, they are here, and you can just plan your trip around the timetables of coming and going back, so it's not going to be any kind of issue. Wow, what are these? So like a bunch of strange statues in here. I hope they do have something on them. If not, I'm just gonna search for it online, which kind of expo this is, and I'm just gonna put it for you here on the screen. But they should have put some mentioning in here. Last time they did. Look at that. That's interesting. There's one colorful one on there, on the other side. This. but they don't have anything on them to see what it actually is. Maybe on the next ones. But it's lovely. Benidorm comes up with a lot of different ideas. They always try and bring something interesting to town. You know, they always try to make it more interesting, let's say it like that, for people, make it worth it for people to come here to visit this town. Make something unusual from it, you know, so it's really, really nice that they do things like this. Here they don't have, there's nothing on it, but this is, I wonder what this is. That. Wow, this is lovely. Definitely they're doing so much for the town right now to trying to make it just a nice place to visit for everyone, you know, especially for people who are seeking quality tourism, more relaxing one, just exploring, enjoying the area. Because Benidorm already is changing its face. You know, when I started to do this channel, I did it to show people that it's not only drinking, it's not only nightlife, but there's way more to Benidorm that might make it worth it, you know, just to come and explore this town for a lot of you guys. And Benidorm slowly, I'm not sure if it's because they're seeing my channel, probably not, but they are trying to go the same direction. They're trying to change the opinion that people have about this town and offer something more, something extra to it, which kind of pays up right now because a lot more quality tourism is coming in. People are coming with families, with children, coming to explore. Oh yeah, there is one. Look at this. Let me show you the statue. But there is one. It says Sculpture Group the Alhambra Towers, Cristobal Gabarron. This is the tower of, I cannot really see what it is, fiberglass with polychrome finish, a combination, gabarron.net, there is the official website. Mixed fiber. That's nice. These are like different towers. Okay. If they say so. Strange creations, but definitely nice to see something unusual in town. I did not see any information anywhere about this, but I mean, they just got here from the night to the morning. By the way, those of you who will be here in Benidorm town and you will be seeking for a taxi, there are some taxi numbers that you can ask, especially in the hotel. They can give you a taxi number where you can call each time that you need one. However, right here near the Techno Hit, there is a taxi stop, which is basically this one right here. And usually there are always taxis on here, at least a few cars for you to take them wherever you want to go. And that's the last sculpture right there, I suppose. Oh no, there is more on the triangular square. Wow. That's lovely. Techno Hit. Ooh, Serve Group hotels and Lidl, they've put their publicity already on the Techno Hit. It's nice. On the camera it has like these strange stripes, but when you are actually here, you cannot really notice them. That's the medieval show of Robin Hood resort as well. There's a lot of different publicity in there. Lovely place to be. I love it when it's so nice. It's not still too hot. It's just perfect weather to walk down Benidorm and explore. Really nice, but there's a lot of people already. And here on the triangular square as well, from the first hour in the morning, people are just coming in, sitting below this lovely ficus tree in the shade and just exploring the area, watching people passing by. breathing the fresh air. They've put finally the water, which is much appreciated, because with the wind it gives you some nice like water drops. Really refreshing. And the Mediterranean, the triangular square that has a lot of these, but like slightly smaller statues. Okay, so this is coming from Valencia. Okay, so this is the expo. They've brought it from Valencia Arts and Science Town, you know, which is where we have Oceanographic, which is where we have a lot of like museum and art. This is the expo they've brought from there. That's great. This is a collaboration, I suppose. Look at this. That's lovely. There's a lot of people here. Here, by the way, if you want to read some more information, you have it right here of what the idea was. Internationally recognized artist for his production of public art, as much in paint as in sculpture or monumental montage. His installations are in parks, streets and squares all over the world. Wow, was born in Murcia. That's nice. Collaboration with international organizations. So you can read a little bit of information about him. Cristobal Gabarron, he's called, that's his name right there. And he is the author of these supposed to be worldwide famous sculptures. But they are only here on the Mediterranean Avenue, like this side of Mediterranean Avenue and Triangular Square. As well as probably, usually they've put it on this street as well. Yes! On this like walking street towards the center of Benidorm. That's lovely. A lot of the terraces are starting to open right now for early breakfast. Nice cup of tea, coffee, just something to refresh themselves, you know, like favorite drinks. And this area will be getting really busy very soon because it's in the shade of these buildings. It's the center of town, you know, so it's getting really busy throughout the day. This is slightly different. Looks like fingerprints, right? Looks like, you know, these fingerprints, you know, that we have here, like the dactylar, you know, this area right here, the shape of the lines. Here you also have Zara, for example, for men, women and children. And they are on first sales, by the way. Really important thing to mention. Here in Spain, we've started sales officially. And we will have 3 areas of sales, which is going to be first ones, second ones, and third ones. Third ones will be like towards the end of summer, but this is when barely anything will be left. Right now, our first sales. So all the things that you've seen, they'll be more or less like 20-30% less than they were originally costing. So you can buy really nice things here with a great quality, just for less money. The same will be happening with the second sales. They'll be up until 40%. And the last ones, which is what like last quantity, like last units will be left. These ones will be with up until 50% discount, sometimes even 60, depending on the area and on the shop. This one here. This one looks like a bird. That's really incredible how much things they do for the town. Getting surprised each time I visit it. So yeah, we have sales officially in here. Sometimes they've put up until 50% discount. You need to be careful with that as well, because remember last year I've told you that some places they're increasing the price. And they say like they have like 50% discount, but then it's not more like than 10 or 20. So you need to be careful with it. Usually we who live here, we know already what the price is for certain things, so we're not really caught up on these. But tourists especially, you might see it as a great bargain, but great deal, but actually it's not such a big discount. But if the price is okay for you, I mean, that's also good. There's a new 24 hours mini market right there that's open like every single day, all day long. You can get some things, like basic things if you want for the beach, for some snacks. Another mini market. They've put a lot of mini markets right now. Why? Why so many? But this doesn't say it's 24 hours. Just says it's supermarket for fresh, especially water, you know, some drinks. This is also new. They did this place, I think it wasn't here before, the Bonbon Boss. In this building, like this rental apartment building, you know, that they've just, they were building. This one here, exclusive luxury rent. They already have a phone there for booking. That's a nice building in the center. So here you have the Bonbon Boss, for example. New one. They have some breakfast deals as well. Refreshing drinks like iced coffee, for example. Hot drinks as well. This is also a new place. Wow, there's a lot of new places in here. This is Viking Ink Tattoo and Piercing place. A strange place. Henna tattoos as well. Tattoo deals, small ones, big ones. They do hair braids as well. A lot of things in here. That wasn't here before. A lot of new businesses. Oh my God, it's been a while that I've not been working down these streets, but businesses change really, really fast, I must say. Oh, look, by the way, here, for example, they also say staff needed. See, remember I've told you in the news that there's a lack of staff? Like in almost each and every single place that we're walking right now, I see that they've put advertisement saying staff is needed. So it's really sad, but I mean, it is what it is right now. There as well, staff needed. Bars and a lot of cocktail places, they're closed right now. Only like breakfast places are open. Like this one, bar, bistro, cocktail place, that one is open right now, although it's still slightly early for that type of hard rock and like hard music type of place, but still. These ones are one of the most popular ones here. Usually their terraces are packed. This is Nabab Cafeteria. Really nice, by the way. Well, I went to this one as well. And this one here, the Rico Cafeteria and Ice Cream Place. Really, really nice breakfast in here with toast. This is one of the best toast places and really affordable as well that you can visit during your stay in here. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at this. Remember I told you there's going to be way more sunbeds in here? Well, look at that. They're up until the end of the old town, but this is extremely busy today. This is extremely busy, guys. Look at this. I'm gonna go on top, even though I shouldn't, just to show you around. Look at that. This is Sunday in Benidorm. Up until the end of the beach already. Like up until here, the alley, everything is packed with people. And this continues throughout the entire beach up until the end of the Levante Beach. This is definitely weekend Sunday in Benidorm. This is Sunday in Benidorm. As you can see, there's a lot of people. That's just crazy. There's barely any free space left here on the beach. Obviously on the paid sunbeds there are plenty of spaces. However, just for you to stay calm and quiet in your own tiny square, it's really, really difficult to find a place, at least if it's not right at the end of the beach. Levante Beach is packed. The city is getting full of tourists. This is the Sunday in Benidorm. I'll see you tomorrow with the latest news update from our favorite town of all. Bye.